Oh, good morning, all you lovely people. Welcome back to the grumpy old Git in the Corner on a Monday that's very overcast at the moment. It looks like a distinct possibility of rain. But oh, what a wild weekend, eh? I mean, mainstream media is having an absolute hissy fit and a fucking field day with their false reportings on a lot of the protests. Yeah, many of them turned violent for two reasons. One, there are a certain group, a minority of thugs that just turn up and travel round to these protests for trouble. They are the main ones that cause it. Most people are quite polite, they'll walk away. But then you've also got the police that will provoke people. They will try and get a reaction, as I said yesterday in the short video I did then. But one in particular shows just how the mainstream media are portraying all of this in their own biased way, obviously. You know, it is to look what happened in Stoke. Now, this wasn't reported on mainstream media, but I'll put a link to the video in the description below. Now, if you look at the mainstream media version of what happened in Stoke, all you'll see is a group of thugs attacking the police. What mainstream media didn't show you was when some Muslims come running out of a mosque, stabbed a white guy in front of the fucking police, mind, and run back into the mosque. The police's reaction to this, and bear in mind it happened in front of them, there was plenty of police there, as can be shown in the video. Well, the police arrest the guy for complaining about their inaction. Now, what the fuck does that tell you? They say there's no biased policing. They say the police are acting with integrity. They're doing everything fucking but. I mean, that video absolutely shows it. They just let it happen when it's not the white people doing it. Is that racist by saying white people? I wouldn't say so, because to be honest, there are white Muslims and there are white people that follow Islam. Maybe they're part of the problem. But now, because of the way social media is used to obviously promote some of these events, the peaceful side of it, there is the dark side where these thugs and the ones that cause the trouble are organising their little bit on social media. Most of them are on the obscure little platforms, but obviously they're going to come after the big ones because they want to shut us down, or in particular Starmer does. Old Kitty Starmer, the dictator. He wants to shut us down. He wants the likes of YouTube, X, which I don't use, and what have you, shut down. So we can expect a lot more censorship coming in that respect. But that's all that's going to do is cover up more. And we're not going to be able to see and expose the lies that mainstream media tell. The lies and the narrative and the propaganda that the government put out. You know, this is very, very 1984 now, people. Very much so. Now, going back to the Stoke one, you know, where they say the thugs started the hassle, the trouble. Well, here's a little bit of evidence that it wasn't just that. I mean, this video clearly shows an Asian mob running through the town, tooled up. They've got sticks, batons, bats, and all sorts, and the police are just stood there watching them. Again, I'll put the link to this 10-minute video in the description below if you want to go and watch it. I'd never come across the guy who filmed this before, but I have watched the video, and he does put a fair point there. And I do believe this video is prior to when the stabbing happened. So, could it have been the lead up to it? I don't know. But these are the stories that mainstream media don't want you to see. These are the ones that the government want to censor off of social media, because they don't fit their narrative. They don't fit in with the lies they're telling. Now, to me, Keir Starmer lit the fuse with his speech. And today, he said it again. But I believe this is all going to blow up in his face. And he still can't fucking see it. It's already blown up in his face. But the statement of the day that I've seen so far has got to come from the complete bellend James Cleverly. He said, and I quote, "These attacks on mosques and on religions should not happen," unquote. No, you're right. They shouldn't happen. Just like the police shouldn't be arresting Christians for preaching their faith. That shouldn't happen. The vandalism of Christian churches, we've seen videos of that actually happen. That shouldn't happen. Forgot to fucking mention those, didn't you? You weapons grade fucking turd. Well, I'm going to leave it there for today, folks, because I'm only going to get myself worked up again. But until we meet again, which could well be tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling. I've got a lot of things to do again myself this week, and I've got a lot of correspondence to catch up on as well, which is personal stuff, nothing to do with the internet and YouTube and shit. So, but until then, guys, please be safe out there. Watch your backs. They're coming from us, for us, from all directions now. So, stay safe. Stay strong. Most of all, stay free. Respects, people.